Did you know that according to a recent Royal Lepage survey, 1 in 4 Canadians is planning on buying an income property in the next 5 years? Now, my name is Andrew Keddy, and I'm with Royal Lepage Truro Real Estate, and we are definitely seeing a lot of action in the investment market right now. However, one of the biggest issues that we're always seeing coming up with people is trying to get the money, trying to get the financing to purchase those investment properties. So I'm here today with Sam Horsman of East Coast Mortgages, who's going to take us through a couple key considerations that you need to make when you're considering an investment property compared with a residential property, especially for those who have only ever bought a residential property, to live in before. They may not realize that there are some differences. Great to have you here today, Sam.
Thanks for having me, Andrew. Pleasure.
So I have a couple questions. So the first one is around down payment. So obviously, if you're moving into a property, you can move in with as little as 5% down. Tell me about how the down payment requirements are different on an income property.
Yeah, for sure. Good question. It boils down to the biggest thing is if you're buying investment property for investment purposes only, just to rent it out, the minimum down payment will be 20%.
Okay.
Yeah.
So quite a bit more than, if you have an insured mortgage, being able to get in with, as little as 5%.
Exactly.
Wow, 20%. Okay. Now tell me about the qualification process. So when you're buying residentially, you're looking at the applicants. Do you get to take into account the rental amount? And if so, is it the whole rental amount? Is it apportioned? Can you tell me a little bit more about how that works?
Right, for sure. Yeah, so the application to be able to buy either duplex or triplex is relatively the same. Be able to have to qualify yourself to be able to get that mortgage. But with rentals, you're able to use some of that rental income to help strengthen your application and actually to be able to qualify for more. So on my side of things, we run that calculations. Most lenders usually allow up to 80, sometimes even 100% of the rental income added onto your income to then have a total amount of income you qualify for. Okay,
awesome. So there's definitely some similarities, but the down payment requirements being a lot bigger and the application process being a little bit different and a little more paperwork. And is there an appraisal required with an income property?
Yes, there will be. For any rental purchase, there'll be a requirement of an appraisal. And part of that appraisal will be able to use rental market rent to be able to help qualify for purchasing.
Okay. So as part of the appraisal, they can determine the property value, but also the market rents on that property. Awesome. Well, listen, Sam, I really appreciate you taking the time to answer some of these questions. I know there's a lot of people that are wondering about these types of things when considering an income property, especially if it's their first income property. So if they have questions, can they reach out to you?
Yeah, of course. You can reach out to me. Probably best way would be via email or my website. So website's just samuelhorsman.ca or my email's samuel@ecmb.ca.
Awesome. Well, thanks a lot, Sam.
Pleasure. Thanks so much, Andrew.